Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here and I'm going to give my analysis and my thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis as well as hopefully some profitable trade ideas based off of this free analysis video we're going to give you right now. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, go ahead and give us a visit on the home page of the website and get to know us a little bit better. If you like these free analysis videos that we give to you on a daily basis, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get once you sign up and join the premium membership community. As soon as you sign up and join the premium membership community, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are loving and getting on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market. All right, so let's take a look at the charts here. We're going to start off with Chipotle, and what I want to point out here is Chipotle had a reaction to earnings, huge volume, huge breakdown on earnings, and this is just, more of the same downtrend here for this stock. And if you see, last time we kind of did similar action right here. We were trading sideways for quite some time, and then we had this reaction to earnings right here. And then we did recover to fill that gap, but then we ended up seeing a little drop right there after we filled that gap. So to me, if we do head higher, I think it's going to be a shorting opportunity on Chipotle. Right here, we could get some kind of a bounce, but really I'd really be more interested in shorting Chipotle once we get higher, near about 300 to about 320 for that gap fill on Chipotle. The next one we're going to take a look at is Priceline. And Priceline, what I want to point out here is that we had this reaction to earnings, a gap down, but look right where we reacted to and closed green off of is this previous resistance right there. Actually, it started here, there, here, 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 before eventually breaking over it right there. And we gapped right into that level, and it's also the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level if you draw it from these lows to these highs right here, and that's right where we bounced off of. I think at the very least we're going to come up here and fill this gap at about 1936 from the close of this candle right there. I really like how, we had our chance to break down more off of earnings. We could have broken below this level and below the trend line that we have right here, but we ended up bouncing right off of these levels here and didn't even hit these levels. So to me, really not a huge reaction to earnings, and it bounced right where we should have, and I think Priceline is going to head higher from here. The next one we're going to take a look at is Netflix. Netflix right here, we broke over this little resistance that we had here for the last week or so on Friday. So here we are breaking over that. We're going to come into this. So I am expecting higher prices. 196 is that bounce zone. And then up here at about 203 is going to be that next level of resistance. Right around there, 203. Is that level of resistance. You can see we knocked into it right here and right here. And, again, this is a level that you really want to pay attention to because this is where we got rejected after the earnings release that we saw here last time on Netflix. We had this big reversal candle right here. My dogs really think that Netflix is key stock right here too. So we've got that resistance level up here, 203. You can see that big reversal candle here on heavy volume, and that was the reaction to earnings. So really, that's a key level here that you really want to focus on for Netflix. It's definitely going to be important. The next one we're going to take a look at is Twitter. And Twitter, this is one we nailed here. We called for some downside right here off of that false breakout. You can clearly see it had that resistance here. Resistance, broke over that resistance, but then ended up breaking back below. But then we pointed out right here, we said we were likely going to get a bounce off of this uptrend line. It started right here. There it is. A couple bounces here and here. Last week on Wednesday, We closed right at this support line. We called for a bounce, and boom, we got a huge bounce off of this trend line up into some higher prices for Twitter. To me, this is a huge, huge breakout here for Twitter. We broke over these recent highs there, right there, with two really strong candles here, with really strong volume in reaction to earnings. To me, this is a really, really big breakout, and I think it's going to continue higher, eventually up to $25 to fill that gap right there. So we're going to take it one level at a time, but right here, really like Twitter here for a long, and I think it's going to break out even more. The next one we're going to take a look at is another stock here, Google. And Google here, reaction to earnings. Obviously, you know, this reversal candle is not, you know, super great, but what we did do is break over all this resistance. There was resistance here, here, right there, broke over that base right there on huge volume. Okay, that's very bullish. And if you look on the weekly time frame, you can see it even more clearly. You know, look at the last time we traded in a sideways range like this. It was kind of like right around here, and then we broke over it here, consolidated, and then beasted higher. So that's kind of what we're looking at here on Google. That's what we're expecting, is a nice move higher. But if we do head lower into, you know, these levels, to me, I think it's a great buying opportunity. Anywhere from about 1,017 to, you know, 1,000, or let's call it 995 for this gap fill. Maybe it'll come down and fill that gap. But if we get a dip on Google, to me, it's a great, great buying opportunity. The next one we're going to take a look at is Facebook. Facebook, this is one that I also think is going to be headed higher. We've got this resistance right here. Here's that resistance. We broke over that. We gapped up and closed at a new all-time high on heavy volume. If you've been watching these videos that I've been doing on Facebook, you know, I thought that Facebook was vulnerable. Okay, I thought it was going to be headed lower, but this changes that big time as we're breaking over this resistance with huge volume. Okay, huge volume, and it kind of does away with anything that was looking any vulnerable characteristics that Facebook was showing. So I think that Facebook is going to get a really nice breakout from here, given the fact that we broke out to a new all-time high over this resistance on heavy volume. The next one we're going to take a look at is Amazon. And this is another huge breakout that we're looking at. I think that Amazon is going to head even higher where we're at. If you look at the weekly chart, you can just see it even more clearly. You can see just a really tight range right here, and then we broke over that tight range. You know, Amazon is just, this is an incredible stock here, and I do think it's going to head higher. We've got support down here at about 1070. I think if we head down to 1070, that's a good buying opportunity, and that's based off of this previous resistance right there, previous all-time highs right around there, where we ended up getting rejected. So very, very nice breakout here for Amazon. Did so on heavy volume in reaction to earnings. Can't think of anything much more bullish than that. So thank you for stopping by and watching the video, everyone. Hopefully you learned a lot, because that's why we do these videos, to help you learn and improve your trading. And if you want to take it a step further and improve your trading even more, then sign up for the premium membership. As soon as you sign up and join the premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members get on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market.